Quick question. What did you make at your last job? Right answer? No answer. Why? Come on in to find out. Hello YouTube, Professor Silva here. I'm going to teach you how to double your salary on your next job interview. Let's go. So, first thing you need to worry about is when someone asks you this question, what's your current salary? You know the correct answer? Don't answer. Why not? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because currently you're worth something, right? That's why you're interviewing at this position. You're saying that I want this job. You know, you've already identified that you want the role for whatever reason, right? You enjoy the work. Hopefully that's why you're there. Hopefully you're not there for the money. You need to just talk to the employer and say to them, I am worth this, or my market value is this. It's up to them to decide if that statement is true or not. So let's take a quick look. You can see, if you ever look up on any of the main job boards, any of the salary role sites where they list out what current positions pay, there's going to be a distribution, right? You're going to see a distribution that's going to kind of look like this, right? And right here in the middle is going to be what's called the median salary, right? Which is the middle of the road. This is going to be the low end of the salary, and this is going to be the high end of the salary. So right off the bat, chances are pretty good. Let's just say it's a $50,000 job, you're looking to turn into a $100,000 job, you're going to say to yourself, job pays 50, right? This is where the line of thinking goes askew, right? You're forgetting that this is here, right? You're thinking, well, it's easier for me to get this because obviously that's what the job pays. Look at this, ignore this part of it, and understand that there is a group of people who will pay this. And if your target here is 50K, this could be 105K. All this means is that for the exact same job that you're currently doing, someone's paying double. Okay, so this is the first thing you need to do is just research this from a market perspective and make sure, because look, some of these jobs, I mean, if you can find the job getting paid $350,000 slicing almonds every year, let me know. I haven't seen it, but the point is, some of these jobs are going to pay way more than others for the exact same position. So find out what that upper bound is. Second big thing is you want to say, well, how do I convince my employer that I'm actually worth this? The easiest way to do it is to think of yourself as a product, right? Think of yourself as a service that you're selling to this company who is buying it from you, who in turn is selling it to somebody else. Exactly the same way that major retailers take a product that they don't necessarily make themselves, they bring it to some other shop somewhere, and they have them manufacture it somewhere, right? And then they put it inside of their stores and sell it at a premium. That's all that it is. In effect, you are a product that is being sold to a company so that they can make money off you, and that's totally fine. That's a good thing. You want the company that you're working for to be profitable. You want to have room for growth. So, how do you establish that maximum salary? You find out what your return on investment is. So ask some questions. Find out and say, what does this company make? What does my division make? How profitable is the operation that I'm stepping into? What's the financial health of the business? Right? Sometimes, you know, employers might look at you a little weird when you ask those questions, but in the end, they're going to understand that you get the business, right? You're saying, look, I know I'm charging you a certain amount. That's my salary, right? But you are out charging a client somewhere else more than me, I hope. Otherwise, you're in debt and you're operating in the red, and guess what? I don't want to be part of the company anyway, right? So they should be able to pay you what's on the tail end of this curve. If they can't, maybe it's just not the right shop for you. Now look, there might be other reasons why you'd be in this median. That's up to you. I'm talking about cold hard cash, how to extract the maximum out of your employer. Point number 3. Identify company goals. Identify your company's goals. Find out exactly what the company is looking to do, what they want to achieve. Then you will understand what you need to do to help them get there. If you show up to a job interview and you tell somebody, I feel like I want $100,000, the guy's going to go, yeah, I feel like I want a Maserati. I mean, it doesn't go anywhere, right? But if you tell this guy or girl, right, you say, you know what, I see that you guys are going after this $1.5 million contract. I'm going to charge you $180,000 a year. You're going to get the best, most hardworking, diligent, attentive, creative, and focused employee that you'll ever do business with. That's going to be me. And I'm going to return a multiplier back to you. If that guy or girl doesn't hire you, I would just leave. Honestly, I would just leave because he doesn't recognize the value in what you bring. So this is the key, right? You have to understand the value that you bring to the organization and know that the value that you bring is greater than what you charge, right? If you continuously add to the company's revenue, then you have more to take later. It's as simple as that. So consider this as one last point for you. When you bring results, when you talk about work that you've previously done for former employers, talk about work that transformed their business, right? Talk about work that did more than just make money for them, right? Every employer expects their employees to work hard, show up on time, speak clearly, dress nicely, blah, 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 follow company policy, right? That's expectation, right? But what did you do that really created that hockey stick growth for the business, right? That truly transformative, explosive growth for the business. What did you contribute? Can you put a number to that? Right? If you can put a number to that, you're in a great spot. So think about this. When you go to that job interview, walk in and say to yourself, I am already here. Not I want this, not it would be nice, I'm already here. Your job is to convince your employer that you are worth way more to them than what they're paying. They should feel like they're getting the best deal on the planet. Closing thought for you goes back to an old saying. You get what you pay for, right? People are people. Your hiring manager is a person. They're going to think about what they're buying, which is you, right? Your time. And they're going to think to themselves, this is a little expensive, but it might be worth it. So that's it. That's the key. You're worth it, right? Get that into your mind. Exude that through your behavior, your mannerisms, what you do, and your past work, and you will double your salary.